hello. Many times we find ourselves in a process where we just want things to happen automatically. And unfortunately, things just don't happen. There needs to be a process that you need to go through. And in the process that you're going through, it's what determines the outcome. In the book of Daniel, chapter 3, we find the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they didn't want to bow down to Nebuchadnezzar. And then they said, no matter what, we will not bow down. And Nebuchadnezzar said, whoever doesn't bow down at the sound of the trumpet, they will be thrown into the fiery furnace. They'll be thrown in the fire. And for them to be thrown in the fire, it meant that they might die. Something was going to happen to them. But something majestic happened. It applies to us on our daily lives. I've put this pot here, and nothing is going to happen at all because there's no heat. It only until I turn up the heat, the fire, that things will begin to happen. It will begin to cook, it will begin to boil, and I will be able to eat a fully done meal. It was in that fire when they were thrown in, that's when they met God. It is in that fire that they were able to see the power of God. It is in that fire that the enemy, which is Nebuchadnezzar, was able to see that God indeed is alive. My brother, my sister, I know you're complaining. The book of Isaiah tells it so clearly that even when you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. I will be with you. The fire will require you to walk through it, meaning walking is very slow. It's a process. You're going to have to be burned off so that certain things that are not necessary will be removed. For this pot and whatever that is inside here to be cooked, it has to go through hours and hours of fire. When you're having 2-minute noodles, you put them in the microwave and they're done. There's no nutrition. But when you're cooking meat, oxtail, it takes hours. It needs the fire to burn. It needs the fire to ensure that everything is mixed up. I don't know what you're going through. You might think that is too much. Don't pray yourself out of the fire. Pray for God to give you the tenacity to stay in that fire so that you are complete. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, in that fire, that's when they met God. In that fire, that's when they experienced the power of God. If you really want to experience God, thank Him when He takes you through the fire. It's not permanent. It is just a necessary process that you have to go through so that you can be complete, so that everyone who's looking from outside, they can ask to say, were there not 3 men in there? But I see a 4th man. There is no way that people are going to see a 4th man if there's no fire. There is no way that people are going to see you going out and say, but you're not even smelling of fire until you are in it. Do not despair. Do not cry. Do not chicken out. Stay in it. Maybe it's financial fire. Maybe it's marital fire. Maybe it's business fire. Just stay in it. When it's all said and done, you're going to come out and you will have a testimony to share. This week, embrace the challenges. Embrace the problems. Embrace them all because God said, in the fire, I will be with you. In the fire, you will not be burned. When you come out, there will not be even evidence that you were in fire. You will not even smell of smoke. Nothing will even show because God is in it. Have a blessed week and know that God will never leave nor forsake you. He is with you always. Stay blessed.